What's up, everybody? It's Zan Savage bringing you another episode of TTYD. I'm gonna try and convince you why this game is still so great. We last left off in the Rogueport sewers. As you can see, we gained a couple of star pieces in our last episode. So we're gonna continue on exploring, looking for the TTYD. Last time we had a couple of items that we had found. Or not found, sorry, we bought. So we're gonna be using some of those in this section of the game. I should have 6 fright masks. Oh no, I should have 5 fright masks, yep. Alright, so we're gonna continue on over here. Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what's a fine looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that? Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously. Yeah, guys like you make me feel like totally barfing. Ouch, that was cold. Wait, you're too good for us? Come on, sister. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get him. So we get our second battle of the game. Pretty standard Goomba trio. You got your regular Goomba, your Spiny Goomba, your Paragoomba. All of them have 2 HP. Pretty straightforward. We could take this opportunity to tattle all of them and add them to our tattle logs. But there would be some other opportunities to get Goomba tattles later on. And having 3 of them in one fight is kind of annoying. So I think we'll wait. Now, interesting thing about this battle is you actually can't run away from this battle. Which technically means it's a boss battle. Quotations there. But what's interesting about a boss battle is you normally can't use a fright mask to end a boss battle, but we can actually use a fright mask in this scenario and scare all these Goombas away. We won't get any experience for it, but it ends the battle pretty quickly. Owie! And they're out of there. Ha! Later, losers. That felt awesome! So, and then Franklin gives us a little first strike info. If we hammer or jump on an enemy before the battle starts, we can get a first strike. Nothing too big. Oh, and before we go, we'll look over here. Over here, we enter what's known as like the central lower Rogueport, I think. I don't remember exactly what Goomba says. Down below Rogueport, blah blah. Anyway, the guy I want to show you down here is this little blue guy down here. He's going to be our friend later on in the game. He's actually the guy that we're going to trade our star pieces to later on in the game. And in this building, we have Merly. For a fee, she will tell you where the next star piece or shine sprite is. Or for a very low fee, she'll tell you what you're supposed to do next in the game if you ever get lost. So that's pretty handy, especially for players who don't quite know what they're doing or haven't played for a while, have no idea where they are in the game. Anyway, we're going to go over here, get on this little platform. Pipe. So this next area has a couple of exactly the same Goombas that we just used fright masks to scare away, but they're going to be one at a time. So this is going to be the point where I'm going to take the opportunity to get a couple of tattle logs on these Goombas. And because they only have 2 HP, we can kill them very quickly. Easy jump, easy win. So we're going to add 1 to our tattle log. Paragoombas next. And we're gonna jump on them. Easy. So add another 1 to our tattle log. Enemies can sometimes drop coins or hearts or flowers. These will restore your HP or FP. Some enemies might even drop items if they're holding them. Over here we have a Spiny Goomba. Get a quick tattle on them. There's a little information about them every time, but we know what Goombas are. And add another 1 to our tattle log. We got a couple of item blocks here. There's a mushroom in that one. Oh, actually, I didn't want to grab that. And a fire flower. Now, we can break these blocks with the hammer. It reveals a pipe. Over here, on the left, we got a room that we can't really do much in. We got a big block that we can't break yet. A big blue switch that we can't hit yet. We see a shine sprite up there. So we'll come back to here later once we have a couple more power-ups and a couple more stages throughout the game. We'll be there many times. Now, I think a lot of people don't know in this room is... Oh, first of all, we got to get an encounter here. See, now this Spinia has a Sleepy Sheep, so if we defeat the Spinia, we might actually get that Sleepy Sheep as a drop. You guys have 3 HP, so they're, you know, the next step up from a Goomba, but we can easily take them out. Oh, he's going to use a Sleepy Sheep on us. This might put both of us to sleep. Yeah, we both got put to sleep. Wow. That's some pretty garbage RNG. But Goomba's going to wake up, and we can use Gabella to finish him off. 3 Starpies, just like the Goombas. So what a lot of people don't know, I don't think, is if you line yourself up with the crack in the wall here, you actually get a hidden badge. This is pretty lucky. This is the first badge that we're going to get. Add 1 to our badge encounter. Pretty lucky. It's actually a pretty cool badge. What it allows is for 2 BP, when Mario's attack causes enemies to sometimes miss. Whether you're in danger or you're full health or whatever kind of health you have, you can always have a chance to avoid an attack if you miss your action commands. So we're going to have that pretty much on the entire playthrough. I think it's a pretty cool badge to have on in a casual playthrough. It's not so great for speedrunning when you want to actually, you know, properly guard or properly super guard some hits. So we don't, you know, we actually end up selling that one in most of our speedruns. But we're going to grab a black key up there, and we're going to take that into this next room over here. Whoa! Hey, can you hear me? You can? That means you're the hero of the legend. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. See, long ago, evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. But I've been here ever since, waiting a long time for a hero to come by. Mario, or would you? I'm not exactly confident we can trust this box. I think we best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat, I just said it out loud. What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, search for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. You're definitely gonna need my help. See if you should look for the key to open this box. Looks like this. Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna open the box, of course. When presented with chance, you always gotta take it. Fools! And we are going to get cursed. Oh boy, did you fall for it. Instead I'm gonna spread a little suffering, I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, those are the brakes. Boogly woogly woo, you are cursed. Enjoy that curse, sucker. So what this guy is actually going to give us, there's 4 of these black chests throughout the game. They give us our paper power-ups. So the first one we're going to get is our plane power-up. So on plane panels, we can turn into a paper airplane, fly over long distances. We can tilt back and forth to help get to farther distances. And that's going to be a part that we're going to use quite a bit throughout the game. And we're going to see the immediate use of that right now, as there's a plane panel right over here. I almost forgot. Oh, we missed it. I was going to give us a tutorial, but bam! Star piece. Add that to our counter. I almost forgot about that. You notice that you saw a shine sprite up there. We'll get in that later. So Gabella tells us to stand on the pedestal. We're going to stand on the pedestal. I think this cutscene speaks for itself. So we got the new location of the Crystal Star, And we get a special move every time we unveil the location of a crystal star. What we got there was Sweet Treat. So we know where the first crystal star is. We're going to return to Franklin's place and study the map. Aha, I see. My dear, of course I do. First thing about the light we saw shining on Mario. By my reckoning, Mario cannot perform what's known as a special move. A special move? Something better explained by example rather than words and try it out. We already know how to do special moves. Ready to listen? Nope. We're good to go. Wow, astounding. This map has radar-like functions. It now shows the location of a crystal star. Let's get the first crystal star is going to be found in a place called Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area of vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Anybody know how to get there? Place right there, there's a... Beneath the city, there's a pipe. If you can just find that, you can get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious, where'd you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach, really? Her Highness sent this to you? This Princess Peach wouldn't be her, is it? So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. What about the crystal stars and suspicious about Petal Meadows? She didn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go on Petal Meadows on her own. You know, Professor, there was a suspicious group... Oh, I'm talking too fast. You know, Professor, there was a suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask about Princess Peach. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens, you need to come and need advice, come see me, okay? You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. Fun fact, there is actually a way to bring Frankly into Petal Meadows during the speedruns. Wait a moment. You got Power Smash. So we get our second badge of the game. Add that to our badge counter. Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's called a badge, and it's incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip the badge. We're good. We know how badges work. Talks about FP for a bit and tells us good luck. So now we're on our own. No more Frankly. We're gonna go down the pipe. Now I just want to check something before we go. I don't remember if we grabbed the star piece or not, but I think there's one back here. Yeah, there's one back here. So we're gonna add that to our counter, and we can now talk to Dazzle. I collect star pieces. The more I collect, the happier I am. So, guy, if you have any star pieces, I'll trade them for your badges. Come on, let's trade. So he has a ton of badges. We're going to want to buy all of these at some point throughout the game. Near the bottom, we got some really, really good badges. And even the earlier ones are pretty good, too. You see Pretty Lucky makes an appearance in here, so we already have that. But there are some cool items, like Happy Flower, Chill Out's pretty cool, Happy Heart is okay, Item Hog's pretty cool. So one thing that's really important is Flower Saver. We're going to want to get Flower Saver pretty quickly, so we're going to save up for this badge, because it drops the FP used when Mario attacks by 1, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. It just straight up saves you FP. So we're going to save up for that badge for now, but we'll come back and buy all of these as we go through the game. So we have to go back over here. Now, there is a plane panel over here. Why not? Let's take it. Let's see where it leads. You see a chest up there. Well, we'll be getting that later. And there's a little tentacle right here. Oh, looks like there's not much else to do in this room, so I guess we just hit it. Bloop, bloop. So, we get our first real boss of the game. just walks up and whacks someone's tootsies like that? Somebody with some serious moxie, that's who. Would you look at that? It's some saucy mustache guy. He's in a world of hurt. Look at him a taste of the old tentacle trample. Hey Mario, you remember what Professor Franklin told us, right? He talks about the changing order, another kind of like tutorial battle. One thing we did forget to do though is we forgot to equip the power smash. But that's okay, it's not a huge deal. First of all, we're gonna get a Tattle going on blooper. It's a really super humongous one. So back to page 12. Attack is 1. Each damage both tentacles, it will fall down, and then it's attack time. By the way, tentacles each have 3 HP. Alright, so you heard the lady. We gotta destroy the tentacles. Hey, mustache, you think it'll taste good, don't you? Admit it. Yeah, you want to snack on these tentacles? Oop, we got smacked. I'm trying to super guard these and I keep missing them. Anyway, Goobella's gonna go ahead and bonk this one. Let's go ahead and bonk this one as well. Oh, I missed it again. I actually haven't fought Blooper very much, because in the speedrun we actually skip him. There's a way to skip the boss. There we go, he's down on the ground now. Now we attack. I think that animation is actually pretty funny. The way he's kind of twiddling around like that with the XD eyes. And they get up. You get lots of turns to attack now that his tentacles are down. Still almost beating him. Ooh, that's an interesting ink attack. I don't think I've actually seen him do that. And easy boss. You get 20 XP. Blue. You get some platforms. So let's go. And we enter our first chapter. Chapter 1, Castle and Dragon. Well, here we are, Petal Meadows. Here we go, Mario, start of an adventure. Pop a save block real quick. And so immediately off the bat, boom, there's a star piece in this tree. So we're gonna add that to our counter. What could that be? We see a dragon flying to its castle. Totally incredible. I've never seen anything that humongous before. Look kind of scary too. Let's get started. Mushroom in that one, we don't want that. Let's continue. Some more Goombas. We got a badge in there. And grab that real quick. Close call. When Mario's in danger, causes enemies to sometimes miss. This is a pretty handy badge. We can just avoid all these encounters real quick. We go with this pipe and we see there's a badge over there, but we can't quite reach it yet. So, we're just gonna keep going and hopefully we'll come back for it. Isabella is giving us more Tattle information. Checking the grass. So that's supposed to give you a little hint about, you know, where this pipe is. You're supposed to search the grass there, and a pipe will show up. Fun fact, it is actually faster to jump in the background than it is to move while walking. So you'll see me jumping around in the background a lot because it is actually faster to walk. And if we keep going over here, there's actually a star piece in the background. We're going to add that to our counter. That brings us up to 7. Meadows is so nice. It's so, like, pretty and open. Hit this, and we get a fire flower. Now, when you get too many items, it's the game's gonna make you throw some away. We're just gonna toss our mushroom. We don't really need that. And we get a look at Petalburg, our first town of the game aside from Rogueport. It's very quaint. I really like this town. Welcome, travelers. Where are you, ask? Well, this is Petalburg. It's been a long time since we've had visitors. Once that dragon Hooktail was spotted flying around the area, it didn't help with tourism. People just stopped visiting. Dragon Hooktail? That must have been the huge thing we saw earlier. It was called Hooktail, huh? Ooh, scary name. Poof. So anyway, Green Boots, have you ever heard of these things called crystal stars? We're on the quest for them. It's very important. Crystal stars, you say? Nope, can't say I have. Sorry about that. You might want to speak with the mayor, though. He's old. Really, really old. You might know about that stuff. Anyway, the mayor lives in the pink house. Pink house, let's go. Goombella says it's totally hideous. So one thing that Goombella does mention in that title is if you jump into the river, or any body of water, you will get sent back out by little, like, water chain chomps or whatever they are. We got to look at the shop here. Shop has mushrooms, honey syrups. We get some new items: Mr. Softener, Courage Cell, and a POW block. Mr. Softener lowers their defense. Really not useful at this point in the game. There are some enemies up ahead that have high defense, but we can use other items to take them out pretty easily. One thing I'm going to do though is we do have one too many items, so I'm going to store a fire flower real quick. It's just we have one too many items right now. So the shop has a system where you can store your items, and that's pretty handy if you have some items that you have too many of but you want to keep. So Hooktail on your way here? Are you sure, Big Dragon? I'm super duper lucky I didn't see you. I'm not even kidding with you. If it saw you, it would have gobbled you up. It must have been stuffed or thought you looked gross. Anyway, you were lucky. Hey, what's up? I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to playing GBA games. So we got these little tykes that play Game Boy a lot of the time in a lot of these games. There's this one game that is absolutely rules called Fire Emblem. This is probably one of my favorite text boxes in the whole game because I am a huge Fire Emblem fan, and it just makes a little like nod to it, a little shoulder nudge. You ever heard of it? Man, it rocks my socks. I feel you, kid. Fire Emblem is my jam. Top of the morning, 'tis I, Bub Ulber. I'm as happy as can be. Why? Because I'm surrounded by flowers. Oh, what a happy little flower. We got an inn there. We can pay some money to heal up if we want. This is General White. Huh, I'm General White. I'm a bomb. I have lost my hopes and dreams. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I live in solitude always. I must apologize, but I ask that you leave me alone. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. He's having a bad day. Hey, well, come on in, I guess. Door's open. Oh, Hooktail is at the top of the castle. Have you heard the rumors? Some say lots of treasure is hidden in that castle. Scores of people have gone in search of it, but not one has returned. So what do you think? You're getting scared, huh? So if you notice, this guy actually has a bunch of Peach pictures and Peach posters in his house, which is a little bit creepy. But you know what? We'll just ignore it. Ah, bonjour, mademoiselle. It is a beautiful day, no? No, not you, Monsieur Moustache. I am speaking to the lovely little cabbage behind you. He calls Goombella a cabbage. That's hilarious. What do you say, my pretty? Abandon this dullard and come away with moi. Ew, are you kidding? Ew, nice wig, you disco wannabe. Take a hike, bozo the dork. Oh. Sacre bleu. Such brutal honesty, such a sharp tongue. Well, I retreat for now. If you change your mind, Sherry, come find me. What a total sleaze. Let's go somewhere else, Mario. That guy is hilarious. What an interesting dialogue. This village is very nice. Clear water, clean air, absolutely delicious. But this foul Hooktail has made everyone forget their fortunes. How sad. Sorry, just a second here. Alright. So we see our big pink house. We also notice another badge over there, but we can't really get it. We'll come back for it. Was there someone there? Who's it? Who? What do you want from me? Yeah, I know, you're thieves. Here to rob a defenseless Koopa. Go on, do what you want, but you can plainly see there's nothing to steal here. I guess I have a little money. Take it, you fiends, and my antique shell, too. Just leave the photos of me and the missus. Can't do without those memories. What? Not thieves, you say? Well, what's your story, then? Oh, wait, you folks looking for crystal stars? Well, why don't you just pipe up before, you idiot? We're just wasting time here. Crystal stars, you say you're hunting? Wait. What did I hear about those dang things again? Aha! Got it! Hooktail! Hooktail's got what you're looking for. It's an enormous, ordinary dragon. Eats folks. They say you know Hooktail, right? Of course. Well, this Hooktail's brutal flyby snackings This Hooktail's brutal flyby snackings have all of us on pins and needles. So, are you reckless fools? I mean, are you gallant heroes off to rough it up? You got it. This does sound promising. Why, if you can rid of Hooktail, we'll shower you with gratitude and rewards. Wait, what's that I hear? You'll accept no reward? I didn't say that. What an unselfish man. You're noble indeed. So pretty much no matter what you choose throughout this dialogue, you'll just keep saying the same thing. Yep, a good egg. Now, what did you say your name was again? Murphy? What a fine name. Yes, indeed, indeed. Well now, Murphy. It's Mario. I appreciate that, Murphy. They are nice eyebrows. Now listen up. If you're intent on going on Hooktail's castle, find the secret pipe near this village. I don't know where it is at, but I know you need the stone keys. The keys are somewhere in the Swank Fortress, just past the village. Get them first. Well then, Murphy, get going and take care of the Hooktail monster. You got it, old man. We come over here and grab some items, too. This is called a Turtley Leaf, replenishes 3 FP. While Turtley Leafs replenishing 3 FP might not sound great, we're going to need this for recipes later on. So, we're going to go back over here and just deposit it into the store, because we don't actually want to hang on to that right now. But we'll need it later for when we want to make some recipes. Alrighty. Let's keep moving. Well, hello there. My name's Koopy Koo. Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, that hat, those overalls, and that magnificent mustache. You're Mario, aren't you? I've heard tales of how strong you are. If you're here, that means you're going to challenge the monstrous Hooktail. Oh, if only Koops were as brave as you. Oh man, that sucks. What did you say? You mean you're actually going to go to Hooktail's castle? I can't believe you dare challenge that behemoth. It eats people often. It's really none of my business, but it's one scary dragon, and that's no lie. Alright. Run over the toad. Hey, Hooktail's scary, but it's no monster that lives in the fort. Woof. Hey, Hooktail's scary, but so is the monster that lives in the fortress near town. I mean, normal attacks are completely useless against it. At least that's what I heard. Oh, and that's not all. Fire attacks are also useless. The very idea freaks me out. Okay, that's good to know. Got an email. So we have an email system in the game. We have what's known as a Mailbox SP, which the icon just looks like a Game Boy, which is pretty fun. So Franklin sent us an email. Hello, Mario. Working hard, Professor Franklin here in E-Form. It's highly likely you'll receive emails like this once in a while on your journey, so check your mail often. I actually have nothing more than that to say. Hope all goes well. Looking forward to more information, Professor Franklin. RDM registration, direct mail verification. Dear Mr. Mario, thank you for registering with Rogueport Direct Mail Service. Your kind friend Mr. Franklin referred you to us. Our direct mail service will provide you with regular timely news and updates. We hope you enjoy our service. So we'll get emails throughout the game from various people and companies. Pretty interesting. Hey, since you're here, let me ask, how many people do you think Hooktail's gobbled up? All time. I mean, I heard it recently lunched on Old Man Scoo 2 villages over. And Koops, who lives next door, his father went off to battle Hooktail ages ago. He's been a missing person. Oh wait, that's right, a missing Koopa ever since. Ooh, that's not good. So Koops lost his dad to Hooktail. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Over here, we have the first look at our traveling sisters. Hey, 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 it's us, the Happy Wanderers, the Traveling Sisters 3. This village is famous for its clear water, clean air, and one more thing. That big bad Hooktail. We can't wait to see it. So these guys are actually going to follow us through every chapter, and they say some pretty interesting things. An old stronghold called Schwank Fortress lies ahead. A stone creature lives there. At least it might live there. This gate is to keep it out. My job is guarding the gate. But if the mayor says it's okay to let you through, careful out there, I guess. Thanks, man. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Wait a moment, please! Pardon me for yelling like that. I was, panicking. How to begin? My name's Coops. I heard you're traveling to Hooktail's castle. So anyway, I have a favor to ask. Well, oh, just forget it. Never mind. Ignore me. Goodbye. Okay, that was weird. What do you think that was all about? Talk about issues. Oh, that's mean, Goombella. He's just nervous. Anyway, we get to go into the next area. If we search this grassy patch here, we get a star piece. Add that to our counter. Get some Paragoombas. And we got some red Koopa Troopas that are going to first strike us. So we're just going to go ahead and super guard that because we take those. We're going to go ahead and tattle this Koopa Troopa, but we're not actually going to do this fight. We're just going to grab the tattle and leave. Because I don't feel like fighting these guys. Koopa Troopa has a defense of 1, HP of 4, and we're just going to run away after that. As I don't feel like fighting these guys. Another Spiny Goomba. Oh, got the encounter. You want that item in that block, though. We're gonna run away again. Encounters like these are pretty pointless. Grab the PAL block. This is gonna help us out for a battle coming up. So we search the pillars here. These guys jump off, and boom, we have a fight. So these are bald clefts. They have a defense of 2, which means that our jump attacks and hammer attacks currently in this game won't do any damage. Fire doesn't even hurt it either. So we have to use either a PAL block or our Power Smash badge. But since we picked up the PAL block, it's pretty easy. We're just gonna flatten these guys. There we go. Easy fight. And once we beat those guys, path forward opens up. Dodge the Koopas. Dodge the Paragoombas. We're going to search these bushes here for another PAL block because we have another fight coming up. Exactly the same as before. We have another fight of an enemy with 2 defense, but these guys are a bit different. Petal first. It's a Bristol, totally covered in spikes. Match XP is 2, defense is 4, impervious to fire, and if we get too close, we can't even hammer it because it'll shoot its spikes out at us. So, you have to use an item for these guys. Which means we're going to use the PAL block. Gone. Easy W. We're going to keep moving up here. We're going to come over here. Oop, enemies are kind of annoying. We're going to hit that question mark block. There we go. It's a fire flower we're going to grab. And there is a restore block here. For some money, we can restore all of our HP and FP, assuming that we have the money for it. We got a save block right here. We're going to pop a save real quick. And we're going to encounter the Thwomp. Hoo-ha-ha, you're the first contestant I've seen in a while. Come all the way here to Schwank Fortress, you must want stone keys, and if that's the case, then you must compete against me. If you win, I'll let you through to where the stone keys rest. However, if you lose, and you will suffer a terrible fate. And by terrible, I mean awful. So, what do you say? I'll take you on. Now you're in for it. Hey, ladies and germs, welcome everybody to the 65th Super Fun Quirk Quiz. Perk up those ears. If you correctly answer 5 of the following questions, you win, but get 3 of them wrong and you'll suffer a cruel and unusual punishment. Now for the first question. What's hidden in this place? Pretty straightforward. Stone keys. Arrgh, that is correct. But question was way too easy. It only gets harder from here. Much harder, so prepare yourself. On to question 2. What do 1 Mr. Softener and 1 Fire Flower cost at the shop? Well, 1 Fire Flower is 8 coins in Petalburg, 10 coins in Rogueport, and 1 Mr. Softener is 8 coins, so the answer is 16 coins. Arrgh, that is correct! But that question was too easy. It only gets harder from here. Much harder. So prepare yourself. Moving on, question 3. What is the name of the mayor of Petalburg? His name is Kroot. That's correct. That was too easy, though. Prepare yourself. Question 4. Tell me now, where is the Crystal Star? It is in Hooktail Castle. Right again! Tell me you didn't just get your 4th right answer. That can't be true. That's it, and making the rest of these near impossible. Get ready for brain pain. Question 5. How can one get from Petal Meadows to Rogueport? Well, we did this. We go through a pipe. No, that's right. You correctly answered 5 of the question. I don't believe it. You win. So very angry. Can't believe I lost. But I have to let you through, stupid rules. Humph. The sore loser. Anyway, we come down here, and we get another badge to add to our collection, Multi-Bounce. Now, we've collected quite a few badges through our journeys here, but we only have 1 BP left to use. I would consider the most useful badge right now to be Multi-Bounce, as we can hit multiple enemies at a time if we use that badge. So we get introduced to some fuzzies. We don't actually want to encounter these ones because we're just going to see more anyway. There's actually some mandatory encounters involving some fuzzies coming up ahead. So we come over here and we grab our Moonstone. And we get a black fuzzy. Oh wow, these guys have a fire flower. So we're going to tattle this fuzzy, add 1 to our tattle log. We have HP of 3. So these guys would be pretty annoying to take out if we only had, multi-bounce, which does 1 damage per enemy, or if we only had, like, our jumps and our hammers. But, turns out we have a ton of fire flowers. So, we're going to go ahead and use a couple of them, and take these guys out in 1 turn. Cost me some flower points, but we don't need any flower points, so we didn't even use any flower points. Come over here, dodge the fuzzies. It is faster to traverse light water like this by jumping instead of walking through it. So you might see me do some little hops over all the water. And over here we get our Sunstone. And another mandatory fuzzy encounter. I mean... Actually, no, sorry, we can't run from these fights. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so the item that fuzzy over there was holding, I forget the name of it right now, but it saps 5 your HP no matter how high your defense is. So it can be pretty bad if they have one of those this early in the game. But it's a pretty good thing that we have these fire flowers. End it in 1 turn. And I believe we're going to be leveling up here. Oh, nope, we're at 98. So we'll level up in the next battle. So we have our Moonstone and our Sunstone. We can now leave. Mjork! Hey, you suspicious types. This is our place, and you come in here as rude. Sorry, sucker, but if you want a warm welcome, too bad. You're going to feel the heat. So we get another encounter, but this fuzzy looks a little bit different than the other ones. So, we're going to go ahead and tattle it. It's a gold fuzzy. Gold fuzzy. Wow, those are super rare. I'm serious. So he has a max HP of 10. Even though it's fuzzy, it won't suck up your HP. So the black places will suck your HP if you let them. But this one will just hit you, which is pretty nice. So we're just going to go ahead and jump on this guy a couple times. Oop! And pretty lucky comes in handy in this battle. We took no damage there. Go ahead and bonk this guy. Once he gets to 6 HP, he's going to call in some reinforcements. He's got a big fuzzy horde that's 20 HP, so you're not going to be able to take out this fuzzy horde, like, easily. It's not going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and just use a quick fire flower on this fuzzy. If we land a super guard here, we can end it in 1 turn earlier. We're going to guard this horde, because super guarding here doesn't give us any damage. Ah, he missed a super guard. That just means we have to jump in extra time, because he has 3 health instead of 2. Actually, it would have been faster without using the fire flower, but I digress. Oops. And jump. Easy. And we're going to level up. So because our flower points are super low right now, we're just going to give our flower points a quick boost. York, you got me. So with that out of the way, we're going to go up this pipe and go back to Hooktail's castle. That yellow card over there is an inn coupon. It allows us to get into the inn for free. But I don't plan on going to the inn very often in this game, so if I do need to go there, it's pretty easy to get enough money. It's like 7 coins, 5 coins, depending on where you go. Oh, we got the encounter. Darn it. We're losing all our money. Running away from fights. 1 coin now. I love Petalburg. I think it's one of the coolest towns in the game. It's just so friendly and quaint. Wait, how many fire flowers do we have now? We have 3 fire flowers. That couldn't be enough. We're gonna go and just grab the one that we put into storage real quick. Because after Chapter 1, fire flowers are pretty much useless. There are some cases where they are pretty handy to have, but only for specific enemies. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. It's Mario, right? Look, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in hope of getting to speak with you. I have to ask something, and you can say no, but I'm gonna just throw it out there. See, I was wondering, would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail! Please, I'm begging you! Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to go battle Hooktail a long time ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a part of it. I guess a big part. But truth is, I wanted to finish what Dad started. For his sake, for everyone's sake. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everybody always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong like my dad. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. Sure, come along. For real? No kidding. Yes, thank you so much. You won't regret this. So we get our second party member of the game, Koops. Koops is really handy, and he's actually pretty strong. He's one of the stronger partners throughout the game, purely because he has a defensive 1, and he has a move called Power Shell, which can hit all enemies on the ground for stronger damage than multi-bounce at this point in the game. Later on, multi-bounce will become stronger as we become stronger, but right now, Power Shell is really, really good. He's going to help us hit switches, help us solve puzzles, and he's actually a really, really good partner overall. Okay, Mario, let's get going. Oops. Oh boy. Here comes the lady. Oh, golly. Hi, Koopy-Koo. Koopy-Koo, did you overhear all that? Well, part of it. I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. I know, Koopy-Koo. I want to be tougher. For you. So I have to do this. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of crybaby? I don't care about all that. I just want to be with you, so don't go. Sorry, Koopy-Koo, I made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm talking with Mario. He's the man. Fine! Ignore me! Stubborn Koopa! Oh, I love Koopy-Koo and Koops' relationship. I'm sorry, Koopy-Koo. I swear to you, I will come back to you a stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits. That's a strong move, my man. Good on you, Koops, for sticking to your gut and doing what you need to do. I love their relationship, though. I think Koopy-Koo and Koops are two of my favorite characters in the game. Anyway, you might have remembered that we couldn't have gotten this badge before. Well, with Koops, we can actually snag this badge. It's a pretty useless badge, but we can still snag it. Happy Heart. Slowly and automatically restore HP during battle. So we're going to add one to our badge counter there. Nope, fell off. That's alright. So that just slowly restores our HP during battle. We really don't need it. I mean, HP isn't... You'll notice that my thoughts on HP are pretty not needed throughout the game. And that's just because there's a lot of ways to manipulate your HP and your damage in this game to work for you, even when it's low. Like, even in the speedrun, we go versus the final boss with just 15 HP. We level up HP once in the speedrun. So, it's like, having 10 right now is plenty. Like, we'll be fine. Sunstone is in place. Moonstone is in place. Thanks. So we unlock these switches. Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail Castle. Weaklings retreateth. If ye are the Petal Boo Koopa, huzzah! You hold the ability to maketh this chore snap. So basically what that says is we need Koops. We need to hit these switches at the same time. When we hit them, they're going to light for a little while. If we don't hit the other switch in the time that the light is up, it doesn't work. So we're going to put Koops out here, hold them out there for a little bit. Come over here, use Koops, hit the switch, and then hit this switch. And we're going to reveal to ourselves a pipe. And we're going to go down. And go over here. Oh, jeez. Pop a save real quick. And let's go. Hooktail's Castle. No, it's Hooktail Castle, not Hooktail's. Oh man, Hooktail Castle. Stories were all true. This place is terrifying. Anyway, I think that's a good place to save the game. I'm just going to come over here real quick. We're just going to grab something from down here before we go. There's a little badge over here. HP plus. Add that to our badge counter. So basically, what HP plus is, just before we end the episode here, HP plus for 3 BP increases the maximum HP by 5. This is a smart thing to put on like before bosses if you think your HP is a little bit low and you want to have a specific badge set for a specific boss. But anyway, that's a good place to save the game. We'll come back to you with the next episode. We'll be exploring Hooktail's Castle. So I will see you guys later.